from Brazil was one of the biggest complaints from the industry because we are the latest one on chemical ones, and all the industry said, hey, it's already registered in everybody else in the world, not only on you. Can you use the data provided there? We can use part of, not all. Part of because some parts of the dossier are equal no matter where they are used. But especially for the environmental agency, in Brazil is health, environmental, and agriculture separate, they need to be local, the data. They need to be local. So we can use part of, but I don't believe that we can use the full dossier for everybody. But for definitely, we can share part of the dossier whenever they are equal independently, regardless of where they are being used. We should use this data to summarize the process, and even for the sake of the companies that have to provide and spend a lot of money to provide the same data to be approved in different countries. So, in my opinion, we should try as much as we can to use this shared data.
I think it would be difficult for us to just wholesale accept, another risk assessment in place of our own, although we do know that in some other countries, the United States' risk assessments or registrations do go a long way and carry a lot of weight. But, I agree with a lot of the sentiments that Carlos has been mentioning now and in his speech earlier about, increasing that harmonization and coordination and finding ways to make those dossiers more consistent across international bodies. Again, we have all of our own protection goals, we have our unique environments, but certain core aspects of that application, I think, should be able to be the same across different international agencies.
Are of course fully transferable as long as they are generated in accordance with recognized methods and according to recognized quality principles. But a simple taking over of the assessment performed by another authority is not possible, because we have these requirements to also look at them. But obviously, when we get a registration report from other countries, the assessors in the EU can very well look at what the others have done, and if they have the confidence that the results are okay, they can then also be faster. But the reality is also that for many chemicals, for example, we have come to conclusions that they are not acceptable, whilst they are still registered and authorized in either the US and or Brazil. So that's a bit of a caution to say for our assessors, we will not simply accept the outcome of the assessment done in the other jurisdiction.